Hi everyone, I'm going to make a simple ukulele tutorial of a fun song from Sesame Street called I Don't Want to Live on the Moon. And who doesn't love Sesame Street? I grew up with them. This is a relatively simple tutorial, but you just have to break it down bit by bit. And so the four basic magic chords, I call them, in key of C. You'll need C, of course, and you need A minor, and then you'll need F and G7, and you need two more chords. One is E minor. I call this the staircase chord, and that's bottom string, second fret, and then you just climb third string, third fret, second string, fourth fret, third string. That's an E minor chord, also called the staircase chord. And then you need a D minor chord, which is basically F chord, but with a little finger tucked underneath it. So it's pointy finger on the first fret, second string, middle finger, top string on the second fret, and then your ring finger right below it, which is the second fret, third string. That's a D minor. So I'm going to try to break this song down for you, and that's usually the best way to approach music. And you can try to, with the strumming, just keep it very simple. So this one, on the verse, it's going to be line 1 and line 2 is exactly the same as line 3 and line 4. So we'll start with two simple strums on each chord. It's going to sound like this. Well, I'd like to visit the moon on a rocket ship high in the air. So what you want to do actually would be C, G7, A minor, and F, G7, and C. So you repeat that for line 3. So yes, I'd like to visit the moon, but I don't think I'd like to live there. So on the line 4, you just go lower, you sing it lower, but it's the same chord structure. And then you go to line 5, it goes really high. Oh, I'd like to look down at the earth from above. I would miss all the places and people I love. So line 5 and line 6, as I said, it goes high. It's basically F and C, D minor, and C. So F, C, D minor, and C, and F, C, D minor, and C. And then finally line 7 and 8 is going to be so although I might like it for one afternoon, I don't want to live on the moon. So line 7 is F, so although F and F, A minor, D minor, and C, and F, G7, and C. So like I said, if you just break down the chords, it's really not that hard. You're remembering like 3 patterns for the verse. So for the bridge, it's actually quite simple. It's going to be, there's 4 lines on the bridge. Line 1 and line 2, you use the same chord pattern, which is I'd like to visit the jungle, hear the lions roar, go back in time and meet a dinosaur. So the chord structure is F and C, D minor, C, repeat, F and C, and D minor, and C. You just sing it differently, but the chord structure is the same. And then, of course, line 3 and line 4, it's actually exactly the same as the last 2 lines in the verse. There's so many strange places. There's so many strange places I'd like to be, but none of them permanently. So it goes N, F, E minor, D minor, and C, and F, G7, and C. So hope that you get the hang of that. You might have to watch the video a few times, but it's a beautiful song. It's got pretty lyrics, and everything takes practice. Thank you.